before I start talking about, basically just what we really are in the Brony hating community, I'm gonna give a little backstory on both sides. First, the My Little Pony fandom came about, or at least to my knowledge, about, let's say, 2008, 2009. I could be wrong, so correct in the comments if you feel the need to. What it is basically, well, the term originated from 15-year-old to 43-year-old males who enjoy watching the show My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Now, as I've been told by several individuals in my life, that's not the only show. There's been countless seasons of it, dating back a couple of years, like 10 or something like that. And, I knew that, I just didn't know that the fandom had existed for that long. But what I'm talking about today is the one that's the basic issue in the internet. Now, a lot of people, I see them around the forums, they get really angry. They start telling me, why don't you get a life? Just leave us alone. Stop hating on us. And what I try to put out there is that it's not that I hate you for watching the show. I hate you because you do things like this. Now, these aren't the only things out there on the internet that kind of piss everybody off. There are millions of other things. There's just, I can't even begin to describe any of them. There's just so many things. Now, it's time for the backstory on us Brony haters, as we're called. Well, basically, we just don't like, uh, I'm trying to find the words to put this together. We don't like bronies necessarily, but usually it's for different reasons. Like in my case, what you're watching right now, because they try to frickin' ponyfy everything. They post their random crap on forums unrelated to it, and out of nowhere you'll just be browsing along, just enjoying your day, and then a pony will show up out of nowhere just because, like completely unrelated to the subject, just because they decided to put a pony on there. Now, the problem wouldn't be as bad if, or the bronies tried to calm down. Now, I know this just sounds like a huge rant, but what I'm trying to say is something that I've kind of been keeping in all this time. Some of my friends as well, people in random forums, DeviantArt, Google. God, does anybody even use Google Plus? Let me see what else. Well, I can't name anything, but there are countless things out there where I have seen people complaining of the exact same thing, and because of the exact same reason that I've been complaining. Now, I'm not trying to say, stop watching your show. I'm okay with you just watching it, having whatever kind of weird fun you like. But please stop doing things like this. It just pisses people off. And then you wonder why are people hating on us and why are we receiving so much negative feedback? It's because of things like that. Now, one more thing I want to add. There would be no huge deal with the ponies, towards a lot of people, but then there's these so-called cloppers, and I've been seeing an increase of them everywhere. Now, for those of you who don't know, they're just like these bronies, except they take it a little bit. Oh, God, it's not even funny how bad it is. Let's just say when your parents wake you up and they find tissues all over the floor, these guys, instead of porn on their computer, they have ponies on them all over with freaking cum all over the screen because they were jacking off to that kind of crap. That's just. What the fuck? I mean, porn is one thing, but that type of porn? Really? God, there's some people who freaking dedicate their lives to doing shit like that. Please, stop. Already normal bronies are pretty bad towards normal people. Or at least to most normal people. But then you go and make a frickin' porno out of them. And then we start thinking things that aren't exactly family friendly. Like, if you want an example, a couple years ago, well, not years, last year, my friend got really pissed because some guy was spamming his Skype with a bunch of pony porn on it, and I was laughing because I just thought it was hilarious. You know, he's a brony, and he just kept getting spammed. But honestly, once you take a look at those pictures, they're fucking disgusting. Ugh. Now, I've said a lot of negative things about the bronies in this video, and I know it can get pretty boring because you're just staring at a picture of my Minecraft skin while I'm just talking. But hold on for a little bit longer because I'm actually gonna do something kind of for both angles of the situation. Anyways, what I wanted to say is that uh people keep thinking bronies are bad people, they just freaking do all their pony crap everywhere. And I agree with that sometimes, but as human beings go, bronies are okay. They're nice enough. They don't pick fights with you in public. On Xbox Live, which is gonna sound pretty pathetic, but they're pretty nice, they'll help you out in the game, they'll do things for you when you don't expect it. But what the only problem about them is once they start getting into their pony stuff, that's when it gets annoying. Like an example would be Black Ops 2, pretty pathetic, but you see some people with all these cool emblems, they've got they worked hours on end to make it. It's just amazing, and it just looks like they freaking uploaded an image, but they did that with the simple little shapes on there. And then you scroll through and you see a random pony. Things like that is what gets me pissed off because it's completely unrelated to Black Ops 2. I mean, yeah, if you wanted to make your gamer tag like Ponies Forever 69 or something like that, okay, I get it. You like My Little Pony, but you don't have to go making like 10 freaking emblems about it. Oh gosh. I've probably been rambling on for about 10 minutes now, so I'm just gonna end the video like, I don't know, maybe a minute or two in a bit. One more thing I want to say. Brony haters, my fellow compatriots. If you see a pony, I know how difficult it can be, and I know how frustrating it is to see it, but try to ignore it. If something doesn't receive attention, it will eventually pass. Negative or positive, as long as someone is paying attention to it, it will keep on living. So please just try your hardest to ignore it. Think of it like that one little bug on your floor that is insignificant and you just walk over it. And for the bronies, stop spamming the shit out of everything. Please, it gets annoying as hell. I think it's pretty much all I have to say, but just like a quick little conclusion. I'm not trying to make you stop watching your show. I'm not trying to, like, I don't know, commit some kind of social genocide, but just at least try to maintain your enthusiasm for the show. Not everybody on Earth is a fan of it, so just try to keep it on the cool, just keep it down. Don't get too obnoxious. And that's all I have to say about that. This has been Shadow King 115. Fuck, it's my username. Ignore my YouTube channel. But yeah. So I will see you guys next time I post something. Later.